Good day, everyone. Tonight's dinner, butternut squash and shrimp. I was going to saute the shrimp, but when the squash is almost done with maybe about 15 minutes to go, I'll put the shrimp right in the oven with the butternut squash. This is my own blend of seasonings. This isn't my jar, but all the seasonings that I use all the time, to me, it didn't make sense to grab 5 or 6 different seasonings, so I just put them all in here. I'm gonna lightly season them because I don't want to overdo it. I can always add seasoning, but I can't take out. And I know that the chives is not going to stay on the inside, I don't guess, but I'm going to put some inside and see if I can like mash it in. I like chives, so I'm going to sprinkle a little chives on both of them. I'm going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on each one. I don't want them real greasy, so I'm not using a lot of olive oil. I'm going to put these in the oven on 425 for about 45 minutes. I'll check them after 45 minutes, and if they're not at the consistency like spaghetti would be when I scrape it out, then I'll just leave it in for a few minutes longer, but it should be okay. This is spaghetti squash. The butternut squash has been in the oven for 45 minutes, so I'm going to check it now. This is an electric oven, so sometimes you can't judge, and you know, based on how when you cook in a gas stove. So the butternut squash is done, so I'll take it out of the pan, and I'll use the same pan and just add a little butter in it and toss the shrimp in and stir it around in the pan so I can get the seasoning, because it's done. When your spaghetti squash looks like spaghetti, then you know it's done. If I said butternut, then I misspoke, but it's spaghetti squash. So it looks, you see how it looks like noodles? Kind of looks more like Asian noodles. But it's done. I put it in the oven for 45 minutes on 425 degrees. Here's the shrimp before I put it in the oven. I chopped up some onions, a little bit of garlic. I put a little bit of better than bouillon, just a little bit to give it a little flavor. And the seasonings that I showed you earlier that I put together. And I'm going to put it in the oven for a few minutes. This is my first time preparing shrimp like this, but you see how I have them in the pan? They should cook very evenly. They look good right now, even though they're raw, but okay, I'm going to put them in the oven. This is the final product, you guys. The spaghetti squash topped with shrimp. I can't wait to dig in. I'll let you know how it tastes, okay?